Um, Again, hi everyone. How is everyone doing?
Good.
Good. My name is Jean-Pierre. I go by JP with a long last name, Sengimana. That's like all Africans' name mean something. It's not just like you have a name, but your name means something. So my last name means praise God. Senga Imana. That's what it means. Iman is God and Senga, praise God. So I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about me and where I'm coming from, how I end up in America, and then if you guys have a question, feel welcome to raise your hand and I will try to answer your question, okay? All right. Who can show me where Rwanda is located on the map? Anybody?
I see it right now. Oh, I see it.
Oh, there we go. So Rwanda is a little country. In Rwanda we have two races, Hutu and Tutsi. And we speak one language, which is Kinyarwanda. It's complicated, it's not like, I would say English is complicated, but Kinyarwanda also is really, it's not easy language to learn. Who can tell me a little bit about genocide? Does anybody know what is genocide? What's the difference between genocide and a war? Good.
Genocide is based toward
That's good. Everyone, at least you know a little bit about, right? So, back in '94, when I was in Rwanda, we had a, what do you call genocide? That time I was 7 years old. I didn't know genocide before it happens, before I saw people killing each other around. People were dying in the street like 1 week. So it was like they were killing each other. Hutu were killing Tutsi everywhere. Like it was from like house after house. So it was not like something was going on in one area. It was the whole country area. You may wonder how they can find out who's a Tutsi and who's a Hutu. Because how are they gonna find out if you are Tutsi or Hutu? Just simple by looking at you or checking your ID, they can find out who you are. It's not like, here in America it's different. You just walk in the street, there's no police who gonna stop you, be like, hey, let me check your ID, what is your ID, who are you, Not like that. But in Africa, people knows each other. If you live here in the Kenwood, people knows who you are. And then Tutsi and Hutu, they don't look the same. You can see them by looking at them. They're more like light skin, tall, and then they say about their nose, their fingers like really tall, and their nose look really, like tall. So that's how they will find out if you are Hutu and Tutsi. If you are Tutsi, say like a girl. So this is how they were like. My dad was Hutu, my mom was Tutsi. So I was on my dad's side, but my sister was on mom's side. So I remember one time, Hutu, they were called them Interahamwe. They came to my house, they were being my mom, my dad, because my dad has wife Tutsi, he didn't have anything to say. You know, they were not trust because he has a wife Tutsi. They took my mom, they put her in the truck, saying that they're gonna kill my mom, my sister. Can you imagine somebody came at home, grab your sister and your mom, ask you, go say bye to your mom because you're not gonna see her again. To your sister, give your mom a hug because you're not gonna see them. They have what do you call machete, and they have those like you know, like a baseball. You know what you know, like when you play baseball, you know the yeah you have the bat. Those people didn't have any, like, you know how like you feel about like hitting somebody else. They didn't have that kind of feeling. They just grab you, put on the ground. They're gonna just beat you to death. I remember saying goodbye to my mom, saying that I'm not gonna see her again. I hugged my mom, and I know that I'm not gonna see her again. They pushed me back, put my mom in the car. My mama told me, you know what? I don't know if I'm not gonna make it tomorrow or not, but son, always try to do whatever is best for you. If you need help, ask someone who can help you. Choose your friends. Because in life, you're just not going to make any friend, you know? You're going to choose your friend. Somebody who's not going to take you to a bad direction. You're going to choose your friend. Okay, this is my friend, and I know you're going to help me, or she's going to help me anytime I need help. So I stepped back. They were slapping my mom, you know, kicking my mom in front of her. I was too little, okay? I mean, I actually tried to defend my mom, but I was nobody. I couldn't do anything. But I had a chance because my dad was like he was a businessman. He had like money he can pay, give those people like whatever they want to them, my mom and my sister. But it was everyday things, like, you know, my dad was always paying money to them, my mom free. But it was not only my mom, because my mom has brothers, my uncles. I saw my uncle, one of my uncles died in front of me. So he was hiding somewhere not far from my house. One morning, I hear his voice. He was screaming because they found him. Because what they were doing, it was a group of people, like young people, like in the 20s and 25. They were going like in like searching for Tutsi. They found you. No matter how you ask them, no matter how you beg them, no matter how you be like, I'm sorry, forgive me. Even the babies, they were killing them. A woman who's pregnant, they will open your stomach and take the baby out. You have no choice. They don't even know you. What have you done? Nothing. So, one day, when I saw my uncle running, coming to house, he was screaming, hey, the fun thing, he was calling my name, saying that, asking me to come up and open him the door, because we were living in a big house with like fence, you know, like fence with a big door, like a double door, so you had to go out in the open because my dad has like cars, and then so, you know, you can come in and out. So I wanted to open the door so he can come in, but it was too late. So said like the door was here, and then my uncle was here, they got him over here, and then my mom came outside. So then they grabbed my mom, they asked my mom to kill my uncle. They gave my mom a machete to kill my uncle. Mom can't do it. She, you know, how are you gonna do that? That's crazy. So what they did, one guy, he jumped and he grabbed my uncle like neck like this with a knife and he cut his neck off in front of me. I was 7. You see the memory like showing your uncle, that's an experience. I will never forget that. But, so that's what genocide was really, really bad. I mean, you learn about genocide, but you never like experience that. Okay. So, and then after a while, those guys they left, and they said to my mom that they're gonna come. It was like Saturday. They said, hey, you know what? We're coming back Tuesday. We're gonna kill you Tuesday. And then my other uncle who was living with us. And Tuesday morning, my mom, she was like, you know what, I know that they're gonna come back and they're gonna kill me. But I don't know what to do. What can you do in that situation? You have no power. So I was like, so my mom was like, you know what, there's nothing else to do. If they come and take me, they're just gonna kill. Because my mom has lost so many people. Like she has like 12 brothers. I mean, no, like 12 spleens, you know, brothers and sisters. Siblings. That's the right word. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry for my accent. So, and then I was like, okay, so what can we do? There is nothing we can do. My dad was not at home to protect my mom because they took him somewhere and he was dealing with other situation and stuff. So it was me, my mom, and my uncle. So they said they're gonna come around 12 in the morning. My uncle did not want to die from those people. Because once they grab you, it's not like they're gonna just kill you right away. They're gonna suffer. They're gonna cut your arm, take your one eye, cut your nose, and then leave you and kill you the next day. So he was thinking about that. And what he did, he tried to kill himself before those guys showed up. So what he did, before I keep going, anybody has any question? I ask a question before you guys forget. Any question? Yes, sir.
Are you gonna go back to find your mom?
Yes. I just applied for citizenship, which is gonna allow me to go back and see my mom. But it's been so long. Like it's been. Last time I saw her, I was 9, and now I'm 24. Can you imagine if I go back and my mom is walking toward me, and I'm gonna go near her? See, that would be awesome. Just even to give her a hug and then so we can start like, hey, how you been? What you been up to? She would love to. She does not even know that I speak English because when I left, I didn't speak English. Yeah. So I make sure I say, Mommy, I love you. Yes. It depends. I don't know because I will see how she's dealing with the situation, and then if it's okay, then I can share with her everything. Until today, I keep that a secret, but maybe I'll tell her. Anybody else? I don't know how much you much time you guys, because my story is a long story and I'm trying to make it short as I can. So that's why I'm trying to break down so you guys don't feel like, oh, this guy keep just talking and when you're gonna ask questions, you know, I'm trying to see, to stop a little bit so you guys can ask a question when you need it. All right. So let me share with you guys a little bit how life it is living in a different country where you don't, where you stay like in a refugee camp. Who knows what is a refugee camp? Yes. Yeah. Okay, so a refugee camp. When you are a refugee, they don't take you for a normal person in Africa. You're not a normal person. You just like, yeah, you just basically like, you like a trash. You have no respect. You have basically nothing. So where they put you, they just put you somewhere far in the forest, far away from other people. And then living in a different country as a refugee is a terrible experience. You walk in the street, people, they see you are a refugee, they're gonna take your shoes off, take your clothes. If you have a nice jacket on, they're gonna take it away. You're gonna scream, but nobody gonna come. Nobody cares, you're a refugee. If you say something, go back to your country. What are you doing in my country? This is what they used to tell me. When I was in Congo, I used to be in school. I was seeing one in the back. I have no friends. Nobody would like to be my friend because I'm a refugee. They think that I'm not like them. They're better than me. That's what they think. So I'm not allowed to enjoy like playing soccer with them, do like any activity. I'm just isolated. And then, so you just go to school and come home and you're in a refugee camp. Sometimes you go 2 days without food to eat. You have no water. What I'm trying to tell you guys is to tell you that you should appreciate what you have. You have a computer. You don't everything on a computer. You don't walk to school. You have a school bus. They pick you up every morning. You come to school. You have somebody who cares about you. Your teacher. You ask him a question, he's going to try his best to answer your question. But I didn't have that opportunity. You eat, you have food to eat. I was going to school without been eating like in 2 days. But it doesn't mean I didn't have to do my homework because your education is your future. If you don't go to school, you're not going to get a better pay. You know what I mean? If you want a better future, you got to stand up for. It's a time right now. I mean, when you're young, you get, I'm too cool. Tomorrow I still have a chance. Tomorrow I go to school. I'm gonna be a doctor. Stop saying you're gonna be a doctor when you're not doing something. When you're not in the school. When you're not doing your homework. Saying I'm gonna be a doctor. Do some actions. If you wanna be a nurse, it's time to start right now. It's not like the way I'm gonna go next year. You know, it's just start right now.
Yeah.
Another question before I keep just going. How much time we have?
We're going 11:50.
11:50. Okay.
So 15 minutes.
Okay. So anybody have? Ask me a question. I know you have one. No? Anybody? Yes, sir.
What are you doing now? Where are you working? Are you married or anything like that?
I work at Spectrum Hospital as a nurse's aide. I went through a nursing program, like nursing assistant program, and so it was not in this country. You go to school, you're done with school, and then it comes time to find a job. And it's hard for getting a job. When you get a job, they always go and ask you, check your background, how did you do in school? And so when I was trying to find for nursing, when I was nursing program, I always, because when you do right things and act positive, you're always gonna get a job because you never know who's watching you. Say like you go to ask a job and they ask you, can you get a letter of recommendation from your instructor? So what if you act like in the class, you just know you're not respectful, just do like, I don't care. So how they gonna write something nice about you when you don't deserve it? See? Yes, sir.
Are you gonna tell your mom what your brother did? If you see her?
I'm sorry?
You think you're gonna tell your mom that your brother took your food? I didn't hear that when you answered that.
I think I will, but I'm not sure because I will see how my mom will take the situation if I tell her how she gonna,
React?
Yeah, react. If it's gonna like pull more problem or but I would rather not tell her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then when I came to here in America, I know I needed to go back to school, but I was 19, so I couldn't go back to normal high school. But always we have we have a lot of options in this country, opportunities. But you're not just gonna sit down. Nothing gonna come to you. You gotta stand up and think, and then ask around, and then you find out a solution or a program that fit your needs. So when I went to Job Corps is like a school they train you. They give you free food. See, you see how, to me, like, for you, like, it's not, like, when, to me, free food, it's important because I used to go 3 days without eating anything. So, for me going to school where I have 3 meals a day, I eat every day, I take like class, they took me like, I know that I don't have to walk to school, I have book. For me that was enough, that was important. I appreciate for like, some other kids didn't take advantage of it. Some of them were just, fighting in the class, and we don't care, I'm gonna go home, tomorrow or next year I'm gonna come back, or I'm gonna go to a better school. But I took advantage of it. So now look at where I am. Now I'm in college. I'm gonna be a nurse. I have a job. I work. There's a lot of people out there who has even no job. So when you're young, it's the best time for you to try to make your goals, even if they are small, and you accomplish them.